Market beware, condition-free offers in Calgary? When it comes to purchasing a home, most offers include conditions. In Alberta, which are requirements of the criteria to be met before the sale can be finalized and the property is transferred. Some of the most common conditions include financing approval, home inspection, fire or home insurance protection, condo document review, and if applicable, the purpose of these conditions is to protect the buyer from making a poor investment and ensure that there are no hidden surprises when it comes to financing, insurance, or the state of the property. These conditions are written up in the purchase offer with a date of removal. This is agreed to by the seller before the sale is finalized. Assuming the conditions are waived by the date of removal, the sale can go through. If the conditions are not waived, perhaps the financing falls through, or something is revealed during the home inspection, or the condo doc review, the buyer can submit a non-waiver for the conditions of the offer and the purchase becomes void. In some cases, home buyers choose to approach an offer without conditions. I'm going to talk to you about the impacts of what this means for buyers and sellers to help you better understand the risks and outcomes. So here are the pros of the conditions of free offers. Buyers. The main benefit of a condition-free offer for a buyer is the ability to beat the competition. In a heated market, this makes sense. However, it is not without risks. Sellers, typically a condition-free offer will include a competitive price, willingness to work with the dates the seller prefers, and evidence that the buyer has already done as much research as possible. If time is sensitive for the seller because they are trying to purchase another property or want to move as soon as possible, they may also choose your offer over conditions that have offers to expedite the process. Here are some cons of condition-free offers. For buyers, submitting an offer that's condition-free, you're assuming a great deal of risk in several areas, including financing, inspection, insurance, and condo document diligence. Financing, while buyers may feel that they have a pre-approval and so they don't require a condition to financing, it is important to recognize that a pre-approval is not a guarantee of financing. If you are submitting a condition-free purchase based on a pre-approval, buyer beware. The financing is subject to the lender approving the property and the sale, from the price and location to type of property or other variables the lender deems important. By submitting a condition-free offer without financing guarantee or an inspection, land title check, etc., there is a risk that the deal could fall through. Even when you do not include conditions on the offer, you are still required to finance your purchase. In addition, as deals are submitted, typically with a deposit, there is a risk that if the condition-free offer falls through, you as the buyer will lose your deposit. And this amount can range and has a big variance and can be in the thousands, typically a percentage of the purchase price or down payment. So as far as inspection and insurance goes, if a buyer is also opting to skip the home inspection and any home insurance protection conditions to have the offer accepted, then they assume huge risk as they do not know what they are getting and whether or not the property is up to code for insurance either. Due diligence with condition-free offers. There is no opportunity for due diligence after the offer has been made. This requires the buyer to do all the research before their initial offer. Because it is firm and binding, a buyer who decides to back out will likely be met with serious legal ramifications. Submitting an offer without conditions is not due diligence, and it is at the buyer's behest. And when it comes to individuals selling the property, there is less risk with condition-free offers for sellers, but not zero. While the benefit is essentially there is no wait to accept the offer on the seller's side. They do not know for sure if financing will come through. So let's look at financing around condition-free offers. When submitting a condition-free offer, it is essentially up to you, the buyer, to do as much due diligence as possible before submitting. You will need to identify what the lender is looking for to make sure you walk away with the mortgage. Though approval is never certain, prospective buyers placing a condition-free offer should do their very best to secure financing beforehand. And what about contractual obligations? You got to be mindful when it comes to purchasing offers versus purchase agreements. While your purchase offer is a written proposal to the purchase agreement is a full contract between the buyer and the seller. The purchase offer acts as a letter of intent stating the terms you propose to buy the home. If financing falls through, for example, then the contract is breached. This is where the buyer may lose the deposit. It is also important to be aware of a breach of contract in the event that a seller chooses to take for action. For example, if you submit a condition-free offer of $500,000 and cannot secure financing for that offer, and the seller turns around and is only able to sell the property for $400,000 with another buyer, they can potentially sue you, the initial buyer, for the difference due to breach of contract. Now, let's look at preparing a condition-free offer. If you have decided to go ahead with a condition-free offer regardless of the risk, there are some things you can do to mitigate the potential issues, including getting a pre-approval. Again, this is not a guarantee of financing when you do make an offer, but it can help you determine whether you would be approved or not. Another option is doing a financing review. This would help you identify what the lender is looking for to make sure they walk away with a mortgage. Though approval is never certain, prospective buyers placing a condition-free offer should do their very best to secure financing beforehand. And do your due diligence. Look into the property and determine if there have been major renovations or a history of damage. This could come in the form of a property disclosure statement. While this statement cannot substitute a proper inspection, it can help identify potential issues or areas of concern. If possible, conduct an inspection before submitting your bid. Now, also, you might want to get legal advice, and this can help you determine your potential risk and ramifications if the offer should be accepted or otherwise. Check out the title. Be sure the review of the title of the property is done beforehand. And insurance. Confirm that you're able to purchase insurance for the home. Keep in mind, an inspection may be required for this, but in some cases, you can substitute for a depreciation report if it is recent. And condo docs, if applicable. Thoroughly review condo meeting minutes and any related documents to determine areas of concern. While there are things that can be done to help with condition-free offers, it is still risky. Ultimately, submitting an offer with conditions gives you the time and ability to gather information on the above, as well as access to the property or homes for inspections. Now, if you are intent on submitting a condition-free offer, be sure to discuss it with your real estate agent, as they can determine if a condition-free offer is necessary, or perhaps a short closing window would suffice to seal the deal. A good realtor will help you keep informed of potential interests and other bids during the process as well. And their goal should be there to maximize your opportunity and minimize your risk. In addition, before making any offers, and to be sure to contact a great mortgage broker to discuss your mortgage and financing so you can make the best decision. Now, if you're looking to buy your dream home or make a move, I can help you simplify the buying and selling process. My name is Danny Green, and I'm your local Calgary realtor with MB Real Estate Group, RE/MAX First. And I specialize in helping homeowners and home buyers navigate the real estate market in Calgary, Alberta, so they can move into a better home and improve their quality of life without having to worry about a thing. Now, my email is danny@calgarysagent.com. My phone number is 403-605-6626. You can also DM me on Facebook, just search Danny Green, or you can DM me on Instagram. My username is @CalgarysAgent. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid and best practices to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I create lots of educational content, and click on the bell icon so you can get notified when a video comes out, or again, just reach out. I love helping people, I love real estate, and thank you for watching the pros and cons of condition-free offers.